Now on NBC Connecticut today at 9, preparing for more snow after slick roads during the early morning hours. It's only going to get worse tomorrow. We'll tell you what to expect. Plus, keeping those roads clear means more work for plows. How crews in some of the snowiest areas are preparing.
Yeah, in for a long stretch. Already seeing, when you combine yesterday's snow with overnight snow, 1 to 3 inches. You can see on Doppler radar that snow is moving on out. But get ready for many more inches to fall. We'll talk about that in ice threat for southern Connecticut and when it all ends. The details coming up.
And signing off temporarily, why Brian Williams says that he is taking a leave of absence from nightly news. Stay with us. NBC Connecticut Today starts in just 30 seconds.
Saybrook Country Barn. Experience 7 shops, 1 beautiful location. These are our fine home furnishings. A style for every room of your home. And a demand for long-lasting comfort. Made in America from master craftsmen. Find upholstery, leather, and wood. Plus our friendly staff of professional designers. Because home is better when you love where you live. Experience fine home furnishings at Saybrook Country Barn, Main Street, Old Saybrook.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 9.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Sunday. I'm Amanda Rouse, along with meteorologist Darren Sweeney, who has your first alert forecast. Darren, you have been tracking the snow this morning, and also what we're going to see tonight into tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly, Amanda. Some towns have already picked up 1 inch or 2 or 3 inches of snow combined from yesterday's little batch of snow that moved on through. Last night's snow that moved on through, for example, 2 inches in Tolland. Some snow accumulation on the tarmac at Bradley Airport, seeing the crews very busy clearing things away here. Current temperature at Bradley Airport, by the way, at 28 degrees. So temperature is actually not that bad, but we'll talk snow totals in just a moment. I want to get you over to what's going on here and now. The winter storm warnings going for northern Connecticut, a winter weather advisory for southern Connecticut. The reason being we're expecting less snow, especially in the immediate shoreline where we could have some icing issues. So maybe not as much of accumulation there, but we could have some other issues to contend with as we head toward the Monday morning commute. There's the light snow that moved through last night. It never really stops snowing here in eastern Connecticut, eastern Massachusetts, I should say. We're at least catching a break here, but there's more snow to come as an Arctic front is settling just to our south, and we're going to see another wave of moisture, a more important wave coming later today, into tonight, into tomorrow. All right, so here's ExactTrack showing a couple of snow showers moving through from time to time today, but I think it stays quiet for the most part until dark, dinner time, and thereafter. Then I think the snow begins to overspread the state once again. This is more important snow that will accumulate throughout the course of the overnight. I'm thinking a solid 2 to 4 inches on the ground, additional on the ground, by the time you get ready to start your Monday morning commute. And then we start to ramp that snow up moderate to heavy at times, periods of it, as we go throughout the course of the day. Here's Monday, 12:30. Yeah, we're talking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So the evening commute is even impacted. So it's a long duration storm here. We've already picked up 1 to 3 inches, but total, we could see 6 to 10 inches here through much of northern Connecticut, 4 to 6 inches south central, 2 to 4 inches along the shoreline. We may need to up these numbers here in a couple of towns in northern Connecticut especially. When I come back, we'll break this all down for you, the timing, when it starts, when it ends, and let you know what's to come for the week ahead. Some brutal cold in the 7-day forecast. We'll talk about that coming up.
Darren, it's another week, another snowstorm. We are preparing for more snow tonight and tomorrow, as you said. That means last-minute preparations are underway. NBC Connecticut's Kristen Johnson has the latest. She is live in West Hartford. Kristen.
Amanda, as people look towards this next storm, a lot of them are saying, where are we going to put this snow? I mean, just take a look at this parking lot. Islands and islands of snow down every single row. They've gotten so tall, it's hard for drivers to see around them. So here at this parking lot at Corbin's Corner Mall, they brought in a contractor to try to get these lowered. He says he was brought in not because of this morning's snow, but because of the last 2 big storms. That's right, they're still trying to clean up the snow from that blizzard almost 2 weeks ago and last Monday's big winter storm. He says as the snow continues to pile up, it's more difficult for you and I to get around than it is for him to keep piling it higher.
It's not like it's more difficult, it's just more time consuming. You know, I mean, there's visibility, sight lines people can't see, safety issues, parking spots. The more parking spots, the more money.
So the two goals he has this morning, one, to move this snow so drivers can actually see. He's moving it from the middle of the parking lot to the outer edges of the mall property. And then the other goal is to get more of these parking spots opened up so the mall can have more shoppers. He says it's about time they bring a truck in to actually just haul the snow away, but that's not going to happen until after this next storm. Reporting live from West Hartford, Kristen Johnson, NBC Connecticut News.
Thanks, Kristen. And with the highest snow totals expected in northern Connecticut, towns like Enfield are preparing for yet another storm. Public Works is already pre-treating roads, and the town's parking ban went into effect at 9 last night. But not everyone, as we heard from Kristen, is dreading more snow.
I'm pumped up. I'm ready for some more snow, money-making snow, you know. We're all happy with it. You know, it's what keeps us busy.
Plow drivers say all the snow has kept them very busy. They've put in at least 40 hours a week removing snow, plowing, and salting roads and sidewalks. Well, the snow is putting the brakes on drivers' tests at the DMV. The agency says all the road tests scheduled for tomorrow are canceled due to the expected storm conditions. If you had a test scheduled, the DMV will be contacting you to reschedule. Well, continuing our coverage now, we are keeping a close eye on the conditions across the state, including along the shoreline. West Haven Mayor Ed O'Brien joins us live on the phone with more. Good morning, Mayor O'Brien.
Good morning, Amanda.
And what are you seeing right now in West Haven?
Right now in West Haven, it's quiet. It's not snowing. It really hasn't started yet here, and I guess today it's going to slowly build up and become, you know, a lot more snow later tonight.
And when it's coming in later tonight and even through the day tomorrow, how are your crews there in West Haven preparing?
Our crews are preparing. We have them all on standby to come in tonight. We had a delivery of salt on Friday, so we're good with salt. We've taken care of all our issues with our plows and equipment, so we have a full complement of Public Works ready, standing by for when the weather does hit West Haven.
And you know, we have seen a lot of snowstorms, and just being down there, it's been a lot of cleanup for West Haven. How does this additional storm really tax the resources?
I think a lot of it is the parking ban. We have so much snow on the road from our previous storms. We're going to institute a parking ban. The residents have been very helpful getting the cars off the road. We're going to ask them to continue to do that. As far as our budget, we're doing okay with the budget. We did get lucky. We didn't have that much snow in the month of December and January. So we're in okay shape right now. It's getting to the point that we're starting to get worrisome, but right now we're looking okay.
All right, Mayor O'Brien, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you.
With the heaviest snow expected tonight and tomorrow morning, you can be the first to know if your child's school delays or closes by signing up for our text alerts. Just head to NBCConnecticut.com, click Delays and Closings, which is under the Weather tab, then click on the link to get the text or email alerts. You'll then be able to fill out the form, select your school, and get the latest closing central information. I-95 southbound in Branford is back open after a 3-car crash. It happened just before 1 this morning between exits 52 and 54 near the Branford Service Plaza. We are told that one person was taken to the hospital, but state police didn't say how badly that person was injured. The newsman is making headlines, and now he is stepping away from the desk. More on Brian Williams' decision to take a leave of absence.
All right, it's another Sunday, and we're looking forward to another Monday morning commute that's going to be messy. Take a look at Exact Track here, 4:30 in the morning. Yep, we've got snow present across the state, and it only gets worse as we go through the day on Monday. We'll talk about it coming up. How much, how long it lasts in your First Alert forecast.
Plus, it was the crash that caught the world's attention, and now there are questions over whether it could have been prevented. Why investigators say it may have been pilot error.